Your soulmate is about to give you the most powerful proof of love of your life. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next few moments may reveal something your soulmate has been trying to hide from the world for a very long time. They have reached a point where pretending everything is normal is no longer possible. Every time they tried to walk away, something deep inside their heart pulled them back toward you. They kept asking themselves why your presence still feels so powerful, why your memories continue to follow them even in their quietest moments. Something huge is waiting for you, but this is only the beginning. Your soulmate is no longer searching for a reason to forget you. They are searching for the perfect moment to prove that what they feel is real. That proof is not a simple message or a few emotional words. It is something much deeper, something they believe will remove every doubt that has ever stood between both of you. There is a reason this message found you today. Your soulmate has recently realized that time cannot erase a genuine connection. The longer they stayed silent, the stronger their emotions became. They started noticing reminders of you in the most unexpected places, and every reminder pushed them closer to making a life-changing decision. Stay till the end, because the most important revelation is still ahead. They have already imagined the moment when you finally understand everything they were unable to say before. They want their actions to speak louder than promises. They want you to see a side of them that very few people have ever witnessed. The powerful proof of love they are preparing has been growing inside their heart for a long time, and now it feels impossible for them to hold it back any longer. Now listen carefully, because this is where everything begins to change. Don't skip, because what happens next could connect every unanswered feeling you have carried for so long. Something huge is waiting for you, and the silence surrounding your connection is almost ready to break. Your soulmate knows that one single moment can change an entire story, and they believe that moment is getting closer every day. Soon, they will make a move they once believed they could never make. When that moment finally arrives, you will understand why every delay, every unanswered question, and every emotional struggle led to this exact point. But the biggest truth has not been revealed yet, because the next chapter uncovers what finally gave your soulmate the courage to offer the most unforgettable proof of love of their life. A quiet change has already begun inside your soulmate, and almost nobody can see it except you, if you pay close attention. Don't skip, because this is the moment where hidden emotions start becoming impossible to hide. They have stopped asking themselves whether they should protect their heart. Instead, they are asking how much longer they can keep the truth locked away. Every memory they tried to ignore has returned with even greater strength. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate has started believing that the greatest mistake of their life would be letting you disappear without showing you how deeply you are loved. They are preparing themselves for a moment that will speak louder than any promise they could ever make. The truth is, your soulmate has already imagined this moment countless times. They have pictured your reaction, your silence, your smile, and the emotions that may appear when you finally understand everything they have been carrying inside. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. They are no longer interested in hiding behind fear or uncertainty. They want their actions to become the proof you will remember forever. Every delay has only made their feelings stronger, and every passing day has convinced them that real love deserves courage instead of silence. The closer they move toward this decision, the more impossible it becomes for them to turn back. Now the story reaches a turning point. Don't skip, because what comes next changes everything. Something huge is waiting for you, and the sign you have been hoping for may arrive in a way you never expected. Your soulmate is about to leave behind every excuse that once kept them away. They know that one genuine act can erase years of confusion, and they want that act to become the most powerful proof of love they have ever given anyone. What they are preparing is closer than you think, and the next chapter will reveal the unexpected reason they suddenly realized they could not risk losing you forever. A moment is approaching that your soulmate has replayed in their mind more times than you could ever imagine. Don't skip, because this is where the hidden story begins to reveal itself. They have finally understood that true love cannot survive forever in silence. Every time they tried to convince themselves to wait a little longer, another memory of you appeared and reminded them of what their heart has been protecting all this time. Something huge is waiting for you. They are no longer wondering whether you are important to them, they already know the answer. Now they are searching for the perfect way to make sure you know it too. The proof they are preparing is meant to erase every question that has lived in your heart for so long. Recently, something unexpected shifted inside them. It was not one single event but a collection of small moments that suddenly connected together. A familiar place, an old conversation, a memory they thought they had forgotten. Each one pushed them closer to the same conclusion. Stay till the end, because the biggest surprise has not arrived yet. Your soulmate realized that life keeps giving second chances only to those who are willing to be brave enough to take them. That realization filled them with a courage they had never felt before. Instead of running from their emotions, they have decided to face them completely. They want the next step they take to become the strongest proof that their feelings have never disappeared, no matter how much time has passed. Now everything is moving toward a single unforgettable moment. Don't skip, because what comes next may be the turning point you have been waiting for without even knowing it. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate feels that delaying any longer would only create more regret. They are preparing to leave behind every fear, every doubt, and every excuse that once kept them silent. Very soon, one decision will begin changing everything between both of you. But the greatest revelation is still being held back, because the next chapter uncovers the unexpected sign that finally convinced your soulmate that you were never meant to be forgotten. A hidden truth has been growing inside your soulmate, and today it has become impossible for them to ignore. Don't skip, because the next few moments uncover why they suddenly feel that waiting any longer could become the greatest regret of their life. Every feeling they buried has returned with greater strength, and every memory has reminded them that some connections refuse to fade. Something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to understand that the most powerful proof of love is not spoken in perfect words, it is revealed through fearless actions. That realization is changing everything they once believed about your connection. The closer they move toward this decision, the more they notice signs that seem impossible to explain. Your name appears when they least expect it. A familiar memory returns at exactly the right moment. Even ordinary days somehow lead their thoughts back to you. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. Your soulmate has stopped asking whether they should reach out. Now they are asking themselves how they can make their feelings so clear that you will never have to question them again. They want this moment to become unforgettable, the kind of memory that stays with both of you for years because it finally brings hidden emotions into the light. Now the story reaches a point where nothing can remain hidden forever. Don't skip, because what comes next may become the strongest chapter of this entire journey. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate is closer than ever to making a move they once believed was impossible. They know that one sincere step can change an entire future, and they are preparing themselves to take that step without looking back. The silence is almost over, but the greatest surprise has not been revealed yet, because the next chapter uncovers the powerful reason your soulmate believes this is the only moment that truly matters. A powerful shift has already begun, even though nothing around you seems different yet. Don't skip, because this is the moment your soulmate has been unknowingly preparing for over a long period of time. Every unanswered question, every silent goodbye, and every memory that refused to disappear has quietly brought them to this exact point. They have finally realized that the connection they share with you cannot be replaced or forgotten. No matter how hard they try to focus on other things, their heart always returned to your name. Something huge is waiting for you. They no longer want to hide behind fear or uncertainty. Instead, they are gathering the courage to reveal a truth they have protected for far too long. They believe that one honest action can speak louder than years of silence, and they are determined to make that action unforgettable. Over the last few days, your soulmate has started noticing something they can no longer ignore. Every path they choose somehow reminds them of you. A familiar song, an unexpected conversation, or even a quiet moment alone suddenly brings your memories rushing back. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. They have stopped calling these moments coincidences. Deep inside, they feel they are gentle reminders pushing them toward a decision they have delayed for too long. They keep imagining the moment when you finally understand everything they were never able to say. They are asking themselves only one question now: if I stay silent any longer, will I lose the person my heart has never stopped choosing? That question has become impossible for them to escape, and every passing day gives them even more courage to act. Now the story is approaching a turning point that neither of you will forget. Don't skip, because what happens next could change the direction of this entire journey. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate feels that the time for hesitation is almost over. They are preparing to leave behind every excuse, every doubt, and every fear that once held them back. The proof of love they are about to give is not something created in a single day. It has been growing through every memory, every emotion, and every moment they spent wishing they had spoken sooner. Very soon, the silence will begin to break, and when it does, you may finally understand why your hearts kept finding their way back to each other. But the greatest surprise is still waiting, because the next chapter reveals the unexpected event that finally convinces your soulmate there is no reason left to hide what they truly feel. Something inside your soulmate has completely changed, and they can feel it with every passing day. Don't skip, because this is the chapter where hidden emotions begin turning into real decisions. For so long, they believed that staying silent was the safest choice, but now that silence feels heavier than ever before. Every memory they tried to leave behind has returned with even greater meaning. They have started looking back at the little moments they once overlooked, and now they see them differently. Every smile, every conversation, every unexpected coincidence has become another reminder that what they feel for you was never temporary. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate has finally accepted that the strongest connections are the ones that refuse to disappear, no matter how much time passes. There is one truth they have not shared with anyone. Deep inside, they have already imagined the day they stand before you without fear, without confusion, and without hiding anything. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. They are no longer thinking about what could go wrong. Instead, they keep wondering how your eyes will look when you finally realize how deeply you have been loved all along. The proof they are preparing is not meant to surprise you for a single moment, it is meant to remove every doubt you have ever carried. They want you to feel the sincerity behind every action, because they know real love is not measured by beautiful words alone. It is measured by the courage to show up when it matters most, and that courage is growing stronger inside them every single day. Now everything is moving toward a moment that feels closer than ever before. Don't skip, because what comes next may become the most unforgettable part of this journey. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate knows there is no turning back now. The walls they built around their heart are beginning to fall, one by one, and the truth they have protected for so long is ready to come into the light. Very soon, they will take a step they once thought was impossible, a step that could change the future of your connection forever. But even that is not the biggest surprise. Because the next chapter reveals the final sign that gives your soulmate complete certainty that you are the person they were always meant to choose. A moment that once existed only in your soulmate's imagination is now becoming real. Don't skip, because everything has been leading to this chapter. The distance, the silence, the unanswered questions, and even the moments when you thought nothing was happening were never the end of the story. They were preparing both of your hearts for something much greater. Your soulmate has reached a place where hiding their emotions no longer feels possible. They have finally accepted that some connections are too powerful to ignore, and yours is one of them. Something huge is waiting for you. Every day they wake up with the same feeling growing stronger inside them, a feeling that tells them the time has come to stop wondering and start acting. They are no longer afraid of what people might think. The only thing that matters now is making sure you finally see what has always lived inside their heart. Recently, your soulmate made a quiet promise to themselves. They promised they would never again allow fear to control a love that has survived every obstacle placed in its path. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is closer than ever. They have started preparing for a moment that they hope will stay in your memory forever. They want their actions to answer every question you have silently carried. They know that trust cannot be rebuilt with ordinary words, so they are determined to give you something much more meaningful, a moment so genuine that it becomes the strongest proof of love they have ever offered anyone. Stay till the end, because the final piece of this story is almost ready to be revealed. Every heartbeat, every memory, and every quiet hope has been guiding them toward this single decision. Now the silence is standing on the edge of disappearing forever. Don't skip, because what comes next changes everything. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate can feel that this is the opportunity they have been waiting for all along. They believe that one fearless step can rewrite an entire future, and they are ready to take that step without looking back. Very soon, the truth they have protected for so long will no longer remain hidden. The proof of love they are about to give will not be something you can easily forget, because it comes from every emotion they have carried through every season of this journey. But one final mystery still remains. The next chapter reveals the exact moment when your soulmate decides there is no reason left to keep their heart a secret, and that moment is closer than either of you can imagine. A new chapter is about to begin, and your soulmate can feel it more clearly than ever before. Don't skip, because this is the moment where everything hidden starts moving toward the light. They have spent so much time wondering whether fate would give them another opportunity, but now they no longer want to wait for perfect timing. They have realized that the greatest risk is allowing another day to pass without showing you what has always lived inside their heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Every emotion they once kept locked away is now becoming the strength that pushes them forward. The closer they come to this decision, the calmer they feel, as if their heart already knows that this journey was always leading back to you. There is one final piece of the story that your soulmate has not shared with anyone. In quiet moments, they imagine the instant when your eyes meet again and every unanswered question finally disappears. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is only moments away. They no longer want you to guess how they feel or wonder whether you still matter to them. They want their next action to remove every doubt without needing endless explanations. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The proof they are preparing is not about creating a perfect moment, it is about creating a real one, filled with honesty, courage, and emotions they have carried for far too long. They believe that one sincere step can heal years of silence, and they are ready to take it with complete confidence. Now the story is standing at the edge of its greatest turning point. Don't skip, because what happens next could become the moment that changes everything between you forever. Something huge is waiting for you, and your soulmate feels that there is no reason left to hide from what their heart has always known. The silence is almost over, the distance is losing its power, and the strongest proof of love is closer than ever before. But there is still one final truth waiting to be revealed. The next chapter uncovers the unforgettable sign that confirms your soulmate has chosen to follow their heart completely, no matter what happens next.